Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm wearing my most expensive branded Hublot hat today and pairing it with my least expensive watch, the 5610 from G-Shock on the combi. This is the blackout negative display and I really enjoy wearing this combination. Now I've got a question that I want to read here. This is from Zachary. Zachary says, "Hey Bruce, I've been watching your channel for a few months now and I'm still trying to catch up with them all. I love the diversity, but I think there's one small hole left. Every once in a while, I feel the need to have a stainless steel sports watch that I can just grab and go. Not a G-Shock or a digital one, but let's say a 40 millimeter Quartz sports watch. What would fit the bill? Any ideas? Thanks." Well, Zachary, you kind of caught me in a position where I got to stretch here because anytime someone asks me for a good grab and go watch, my go-to is a G-Shock. But I know you're not interested in G-Shock or digital. So that would lead me to my next suggestion, which would be a Citizen Eco Drive. I think they are the best in class at the affordable price point. Anything with an E168 module or equivalent or nicer, I think is going to be a great grab and go that you don't have to worry about. You don't have to change a battery. It's solar powered, very accurate, very hard to beat. But the problem that we run into is Citizen, when they're making a sports piece, it's usually over 40 millimeters and not under or at 40 millimeter. Anything that's 40 or less is usually dress, and anything that's 41, 42, 43 is usually the sports. So that eliminates that option. And if we look at the Seiko side, which is my favorite brand, I don't think the solar is quite as good as Citizen's Eco Drive. It's still pretty good. But again, I don't think of any that are sports at 40 or less. My favorite Quartz from Seiko is the 7C46 and the Tuna, but that's a honking 48 millimeter. So I don't think that would be an option for you. So I'm really at a loss for the affordable segment in sports in 40. What would be a good grab and go recommendation that's not G-Shock? I'm kind of drawing a blank here. And I might just be boneheaded and overlooking something that's totally obvious. And if that's the case, guys, please correct me. Put it in the comment section. What is the go-to grab and go piece that is of a high quality 40 millimeter in sports at the affordable price point? If we go more than affordable, if we go kind of into the entry level luxury and luxury, there is some nice options. My favorite again is Citizen in Seiko, but this case it would be Grand Seiko. Citizen makes the Citizen line, which is incredible. They will be sub 40 millimeter, but they're going to be dressed, so it's kind of the same problem as the affordable segment. They're usually made in titanium cases, which again, you're looking for stainless steel, but man, they're beautiful, and they're the equivalent of the 9F or the 8F in the Grand Seiko line, which is my personal favorite. I even think that Grand Seiko should do exhibition case backs on their 9F Quartz movements to just show off and be proud of the beautiful, accurate caliber that they produced from the ground up. But again, dress, not sports. So what would I suggest? Well, Breitling, they make a great super quartz. I have owned the Aerospace, but again, over 40 millimeter. They're going to be 41 to 43. So that doesn't quite fit the bill either. You might be saying, "Hey Bruce, Seamaster, the old mid-size, the 36 millimeter, you can get that in quartz." And I own the 41 millimeter version, the Bond era. And I love the watch head over heels, but if I'm honest with myself, the ETA module that they used for the movement was cheap as can be. And the seconds hand didn't even hit all of the ticks perfectly. So I'm not going to recommend going with the mid-size Bond era Seamaster, even though it does have the prestige, it has the history, right? It has the looks. The movement, though, is pretty lacking there. So again, I'm kind of reaching, I'm struggling. And if I'm overlooking something totally obvious, let me know in the comment section. But this is my recommendation. Longines VHP, very high precision. You can get this in 41 millimeter. It's sports, it's not dress. So it's really close to that 40 millimeter size that you're looking for. This is in stainless steel. And I think, even though my favorite's the Grand Seiko, I think where the value is is with the Longines VHP. There is great tech at work, and if you look at the details, there's a beautiful concentric circle guilloche dial that just looks excellent. There's accents in red, and there's some good tech in the movement. It's plus or minus 5 seconds spec'd for accuracy over 1 year, which is just crazy. That's about as accurate as you'll ever get with the Quartz piece that's non-atomic time syncing like my G-Shock is, that gets the signal every 24 hours. So I think that one's great. It has a perpetual calendar, so you can definitely grab and go, not worry about which date it is at the end of the month or leap years or anything like that. It also has an anti-shock protection system, anti-magnetic protection system. So if the watch experiences a big shock or it is around a crazy magnetic field, the hands will actually stop. The movement keeps time, the accurate time, and then when you're in a safe zone or a clear zone, those hands will auto adjust to the perfect time. And that's really fun to see. I actually did a review on this, I think it was a couple years ago now. But that would be my recommendation. It hovers right around the $1,000 price point. If you're savvy and you shop pre-owned, you can definitely get a good deal. I've seen them as low as the mid fives, like high fives, so right around $600. But if you want to buy new, you're probably looking at gray market under 1,000, and then new right around 1,000 from an authorized dealer. And I think that's the way to go. I think that would be the best grab and go. The only downfall, in my opinion, is it's not solar powered, so eventually you're going to have to replace the battery. And that's one of the things that I love about eco drives is you never have to change the battery, and you basically can't destroy the watches. But I'm just not thinking of any that are 40 millimeter. I'm just drawing a blank there. So guys, let me know if I'm overlooking something, if I'm being boneheaded. If there's an obvious choice out there, please chime in the comments and help Zachary out. And if you have a question for me you'd like me to cover in a video, please let me know. You can reach out via email. My email is in the description. All right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you in the next video.